Princess Anne is the only daughter of Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip. She was the first of the monarch's 4 children to start her own family when, in 1973, she married Captain Mark Phillips, and the pair had 2 children together, Peter, born in 1977, and Zara, born in 1981. By that point, Anne had been representing the monarchy and fulfilling the role of a working royal for almost 10 years. This week, Anne is visiting the Falklands Islands. Her trip was announced by the Falklands Government House, the office of the archipelago's Governor Alison Blake CMG. A statement shared on Monday read, "Her Excellency the Governor Alison Blake CMG is delighted to announce that Her Royal Highness the Princess Royal will visit the Falkland Islands from 17 to the 22nd of November 2022. Her Royal Highness, who last visited the Falklands in 2016, will be accompanied by Vice Admiral Sir Timothy Lawrence." It comes just a few months after Anne attended a special ceremony in June paying tribute to the veterans and the fallen in the Falklands War in 1982, and marking the 40th anniversary of the conflict. Delivering a speech during the event, Anne said she was looking forward to returning to Stanley, the capital of the archipelago, to mark its new city status. The princess has taken on an active role in commemorating the lives lost in the war, which saw the islands invaded and then liberated from Argentina during a 10-week conflict that ended on June 14, 1982, particularly since Prince Andrew relinquished his royal duties. The Duke of York served in the Royal Navy as a helicopter pilot during the war, flying multiple missions including anti-surface warfare, casualty evacuation and Exocet missile decoy. Author and journalist Phil Dampier told Mail Online earlier this month the prince would likely be very upset about not taking part in any events to mark the 40th anniversary of the Falklands. He recalled the famous moment when he returned to Portsmouth with a rose between his teeth, adding that both Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip were there to greet him, but also his sister Princess Anne. Mr. Dampier added, "So it's even more poignant that she's going down there." While Anne did not serve in the military, she took on an active role on the royals' home turf, establishing a key role within the monarchy and embarking on a dedicated life of public service that has earned her reverent sobriquets such as the trustiest anchor, royal renegade and national treasure. Having started undertaking royal duties as a teenager in the late 60s, Anne is a seasoned veteran when it comes to representing the royal family. However, the princess has long been praised for her tireless work ethic. What might be less known is that she was never too busy to be a hands-on mother. In an effort to give her children normal upbringings, Anne decided not to give them royal titles. It was a major break in protocol given that Peter was the first legitimate grandchild of a monarch in more than 500 years to be born without a title or courtesy title. "I think it was probably easier for them, and I think most people would argue that there are downsides to having titles," she told Vanity Fair in 2020. "So I think that was probably the right thing to do." Peter and Zara were brought up at Gatcombe Park, the Princess Country residence in Gloucestershire which was given to Anne and Mark by the Queen after their wedding. Zara has spoken about growing up with the Princess Royal as a